right, let's jump right into this. So we got the update. It's here. It's 6 o'clock in the morning, and we've got Ling and well, not Ling. We've got Katie sitting right here. I think it's a really beautiful character looking model over here. And let's take a look at some of the characters really quickly. I missed the live stream last night. I had to completely slip my mind, and I kind of fucking fell asleep, if I'm being perfectly 100% honest with you guys. Yeah, I was just out, like out. So let's see. So we know we got blast type for Wenwu. He's sitting all the way over here. Unfortunately, the only way to get him is through the monthly purchase for biometrics. Let's see. Yeah, so you basically have to purchase the special daily support or something like that, or get these 20 biometrics every day. I have no intent of getting Wenwu that way, mostly because I'm a long-term player. And if you look at my characters inside here, my inventory, I have enough in here to level him up without the need of that. So that's probably not going to be my method of getting Wenwu. The $9 is just not worth it to me. I would like to take a look at him though. Here we go. So the character model doesn't look too bad. The face kind of looks exactly like what we saw in the poster art. And yeah, I don't know. I would have preferred a little bit more detail given to the costume, like I showed you guys previously. But it's not a bad looking outfit at all. I think in the preview of the skills, I think one of the main things for me is whether or not this character will get the mid-month T3 update. I'm hoping that he does, but I don't know. For some reason, I feel like Ling, Shang-Chi's sister, is probably going to get that. Overall, I wouldn't be disappointed with the character as a new player. Like, he has some really cool looking skill animations inside here. Especially here, his little charge up attack that he has, you get the cooldown seconds over there. It doesn't look too bad. Like, overall, for me as a in-game player, unless he gets an awakened or a T3 ability, it's the question is whether or not I'll actually end up getting to use him with the gameplay that I would. He would at most right now be a Shadowlands character for me. The thing that I'm most interested in trying to figure out with one of these new characters is the instinct skill. Instinct is going to be the big thing. So we can see inside here, for instance, we've got Katie. Let's take a look at Katie. She's a speed character. You can get her for free completely. Yay, that's cool. I like that we can get these when we can get characters for free, obviously for reasons, right? Katie is appearing to be a Shadowlands character. From what I watched of the live stream last night, she's going to be a Shadowlands character. It is what it is. She's going to be a Shadowlands character inside here. I'm going to do some more in-depth. That's why I'm not going over them completely. So that way I can take a look at them later today or over the course of the week. But looking at her, looks a lot like Hawkeye, looks a lot like Bullseye. Most likely she is going to be a Shadowlands character. That's what I see. And then we have Shang-Chi with his tier 3 sitting inside here. Let's look at the uniform. Face looks exactly the same, but it does look better than what I thought it was going to look like. The costume does look good. I do like the I don't know, what do you call this, a blouse shirt. The sneakers look pretty cool. Overall, this character does look pretty cool. So let's do this. Let's go home, let's go team, and then let's take a look at our combat characters inside here. And let's move over to Shang-Chi. Where is he at? Here we go. So here's Shang-Chi. I am going to purchase his uniform. I don't own it, obviously, and it's on sale for 1,050 crystals for the time being. If you have any interest in getting this character, and you know, now would be the time. Obviously, this uniform is going to be way better than the other uniform he had, regardless. So he's a T3. Usually the way I try to save up my crystals and do that, if a character's getting T3 or awakening, I definitely will purchase the uniform. If not, it's highly considerable for me at that point, especially if I don't plan on actually using that character. So we can see he's basically had everything about his skills changed. He's had his passive change, which just looks like a pretty good damn passive. He's had all 6 of his ability skills changed as well, and I think the character looks poised to be good. 1 and 5 is going to be your primary skills that you got inside here, because like, okay, we open up with 5, and oh, I'm inside the fucking skill preview, so right now I wouldn't see it, but 5 inside here has a 33-second cooldown. So everybody wanted to see that staff of punishment skill and see what kind of damage it was actually doing, because obviously with a 33-second cooldown, should be badass, right? I don't know. I've seen skills do more damage, but okay. His 6th skill, his T3. Oh, it's just a buff. Oh wow. I didn't think that it was just going to be a buff effect like that. Let me see. Let's put this F animation on. So we got 1. I love the way that skill looks. Not a bad looking skill at all. 1, 5. Should be a lot of chain hit on this skill, I think, is the biggest thing, because he's getting almost a 90% chain hit bonus. That's just insane as hell. So you figure you're going into 5 and 6. That looks so beautiful. It feels criminal to turn off the SFX animation for it and then roll right into 5 for there. So yeah, man. His skills look really pretty. His skills look really pretty. I like, yeah, with the floating dragons around him, they did an excellent job with the skill animation. I wish they would have did more detail to his character model, but those skill animations look absolutely amazing. Worth the price of the costume alone, if you take my opinion. So, and then we got Arrow. With her new costume, which I'm not so sure I'm gonna purchase it. Like, you see the difference in the costume, right? It's like, is that really a costume difference? Fuck out of here. Anyways, change skills inside here as well. She's got 4 skill changes inside here. I don't know that I will purchase this uniform. The skill changes are pretty significant. She looks great. So I need time to review that character. So when we do our review later on of this character, we'll see about purchasing it. Ooh, what the fuck? Yo, Netmarble, for real. You guys tell me in the comment section, right? Looking at this uniform, this is her original uniform. And then this is her new uniform. Maybe it's just me, but it's like a palette color change that they gave us. That's it. It's just a palette color change. There's actually a difference in her face too. Like, there's a lot less detail in her face. Like, you can see the detail missing from the nose area. Her lips have gotten smaller. The dimple on her mouth has gotten there. Her hair even looks different. Like, her hair looks better in this one than it does in this one for sure. But the worst part to me is the detail. Like, where's the detail from all of this in here? Like, where's the detail, guys? I don't know. Her uniform is most likely going to be a purchase for me either way, though, because she's gotten 7 skill changes inside here. So this is one of the things I wanted to see, was this hero. So we can see inside here that it's like, look, it does say that basic damage dealt to supervillain faction by 50% and decreases basic damage received from supervillain faction by 15%. So I'm really confused by this, because this is going to play into that insight skill, right? And so I'm highly intrigued to see how that's going to play, because I really don't understand. And then we got Swordmaster, who looks like his uniform looks great. Wow, that's a good looking uniform. The deep color red on there, that looks really good. What do they do to it though? Yeah, I don't like these 3 uniforms, mostly because they simply look like palette changes. That's it. Like, this, I don't know, but obviously you can tell that they knew that this motherfucker wasn't that much, because it was a 750 crystal uniform. So I mean, it's up to you, you know, how you look at those uniforms. Was the other one 700? Nope, 1,000. Yeah, so his was clearly like, yeah, that he's the Nightcrawler of the update. Like, what the hell? So I don't know. She's probably definitely going to be a purchase for me. What I wanted to see is now inside my own team, looking at my own characters. Let's take a look at these characters, and what I want to see is the info underneath here. Let's go to the details, and what I should be seeing is this instinct skill, and it says justice inside here. So we've got our normal stats sitting right here, and then we've got our instinct stats sitting over here. So instinct attack is 2052. I've got an instinct defense of 1368, instinct dodge rate of 3%. It's going to be interesting to see how this stuff plays out, because it's not like, it's not being shown necessarily how that works out. So each character has their, so yeah, this is the same thing that we had, and I'm interested to see how it is, because we've seen the wording on those things change. Now the question I have is, does this apply also to regular characters as well? Yes, it does. So every character has been given a instinct trait inside of here. So Mephisto is all the way at 2352 and 1568 with a 3.0% dodge rate. I'm not quite, his looks like his main is destruction. So I guess we're going to see how that has to play out for instincts inside there, because what exactly do they do? It's not really clear to me. I'm going to have to play around with this later tonight and give you guys a more in-depth review of that. So like even his, he has 784, but everybody seems to be at about 3% dodge rate. So the numbers all look to be about statistically the exact same. Yeah, I don't know. So we look at another tier 2 awakened character. Let's see what theirs are compared to a T3 character. Details, beta ray bill. So yeah, 30. So even an awakened character and a tier 3 character are exactly the same. They're no different. 784. Tier 2, so tier 3 awakened, exactly the same. You kind of take the appeal of a tier 3 off at that point. Let's see about a tier 2. Tier 2, exactly the same. So once you get a character to tier 2, it's just the same. That's it. I don't think I'd awaken him. Did I awaken my man? Oh yeah, I did awaken his skill. I haven't transcended him yet, so I don't even have to get transcended to get that. Let's take a look at a normal tier character. No, she's normal tier 2. I got her at level 70. She's a normal tier 2. Stats are exactly the same. All right, so I'm going to play around with that later to figure that one out, because it's relatively interesting to me. Inside the shop, we do have some events going on inside the shop. So obviously there's always going to be events inside the shop. So let's take a look at those real quick. Here goes the store, and you're always going to have some Winroo's Tiger Relay. These are always well level rewarding schemes right here. Not going to purchase any of those, but have at it. Katie's special chest is sitting inside here. You basically can get some of Katie's bios inside here, because that's basically what you're going to get is these bios. Trust me, you're going to get these goddamn bios. And that's about it. So this is a good way to probably get her bios if you need to level her up that way. The Shang-Chi relay pack, yeah, I don't even ever purchase any of these relay packs. I don't well out that hard. Those are those. And then we have the notifications. Let's pull these up over here real quick. So we know we've got Loki's time tour. That was the results for that were listed inside here for Loki's time tour. You know what those were. So if you participated, stay on the lookout for those rewards inside the shop and inside your inventory at that point. And let's see. So we got Winwoo's Tiger Relay. They literally talk about that. It's basically 8,000 crystals and a level 5 advanced potential enhanced ticket. Yeah, you purchase that at your own will. I don't have those kinds of ends to be purchasing that. Don't. Shang-Chi's relay pack is inside here, and then we've got Katie's special chest. A 30-day journey towards tier 3 is also inside here. Okay, we have prepared a 30-day journey towards tier 3, an item that will guarantee agents with a tier 3 character just by checking into Marvel Future Fight after a total of 30 days. That is fucking amazing. So you're guaranteed a T3, guaranteed. 100 crystals acquired instantly, and a 6-star character selector. Wow. So like, for instance, you could get this and then use it for whatever character that's inside there. Like, this is $20 for a tier 3 character inside the game right now. Wow, that's actually pretty good. After 14 days of check-in, you basically get a tier 2 character selector, and then after 30 days it's a tier 3 character selector. Looks like you cannot choose the same character for the selector. Tier 2 selector, 6-star. Okay, Danger Room exclusive character. So basically it's omitting all of the characters that you can't use it on. Any 6-star character, daily biometrics, and X genes, normal X gene character, native tier 2s, epic quest characters, hero quest. Yeah, so basically any free-to-play character that's inside that can be chosen, you can do. You can only choose a character from the following list for your tier 3 selector: Captain America, Ant-Man, Iron Man, Captain America, Sharon Rogers, Thor, Cyclops, Spider-Man, Captain Marvel, Winter Soldier, and Black Panther. So if you don't have one of those characters, there goes away to tier 3 of them. To tier 3 them. That's not too bad. $20 for that. I gotta admit, even for me, that's not too bad. I think most of those characters I already have at tier 3 though, so, or close to tier 3. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. And then we've got the celebration event that we always have going on. Basically, the uniforms are going to be 40% off. Those are good. And oh wow, we also get 40% off on the optional uniforms, and they tell us right away what the optional uniforms are. Scarlet Witch, must buy in my opinion. Crossbones, definitely best uniform. Ghost Rider, King of Hell, must buy. Storm, I hate to say it, but you know, hey, those characters always get shafted, if you know what I mean. Anyways, Carnage, must buy. Human Torches is an absolute must buy uniform. Absolute must buy. Ant-Man and Wasp, that's a terrible fucking uniform for them to throw in there. Dormammu's Damnation uniform, if you like Dormammu, must buy. Rogue, Uncanny Avengers, why they throw that one in there? The new Rogue uniform is way better. Yelena Belova, absolute buy uniform there. Bullseye, Dark Avenger, goodbye. Invisible Woman Classic, skip. Star-Lord, skip. Ebony Maw, Infinity War. Why the fuck would you put that uniform up there? Wow. Terrible uniform. X-23 all new Wolverine. You choose at your own discretion. Taskmasters, Marvel Studios, Black Widow, must buy. Cable, X of Swords. If you do not have Summer Days Cable, then this is going to be his best uniform, so buy. The Thing Classic, you can skip. Gambit, Excalibur, good uniform for Gambit, especially if you like the character. Definitely makes him really good inside some of the boss modes and stuff like that. And then we got Ms. Marvel, Kamala Khan, and Humans Until Rising. Pretty decent uniform, but I don't really use the character, so I would say skip. Then we've got the, make sure that you're doing these events logging in, because obviously they're going to give us biometrics for Shang-Chi. He's a free-to-play character. I believe you can get his biometrics directly from Dimension Shop, which is a good place. And then we've got, but this is why you want to make sure you're doing these events and logging in, because we get the event tokens that we get to use. A Titans record selector. Wow, not that great this time around. Not that great this time around. Okay. Not that great this time around. We're gonna have the growth missions, so you're gonna be wanting to level up Winwu and Katie as soon as possible. Some decent rewards. The uniform XP chips are still pretty good. I don't know why Nornstones are still listed inside there for those. And then we're gonna have Arrow and Wave and Swordmaster as well for growth event. XP chips are pretty good, and then we got the enhancement. Then we get Shang-Chi, and okay, these are not bad rewards for those. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't look like they gave it their all for this update. I'd have expected a little bit more from them in terms of this. Now, we do have the new event that's inside here for the new game mode, and I would like to go over that, but I'm not going to do it in this video. So a lot of this content I'm gonna have to break up into other videos. But underneath challenge, we have the new mode inside here, timeline survival. You can see what's going on. Like I said to you guys before, I thought that this event was specifically meant for, you know, I thought this was meant for when the TVA Loki got released, but I think it probably was not ready. and we can kind of see last night that there was some things, but this is an overall gameplay. And the fucked up thing about it is we watched the live stream last night, you got to see that it was relatively fucking easy. And I think people probably are dismayed by it a little bit, because if you looked at some of the rewards for it, they really weren't that great either. But keep in mind that what they were showing was threat level 1. You're going to be able to go up threat levels as well, so don't get dismayed by those. I'm pretty sure the rewards are going to be better. We'll do a review of this. I'm going to jump in and just get some of this today, so that way I can beat the deadline for today's, but then we'll jump in together and we'll do some of this, so that way you guys can see what's going on. Just be aware that whatever characters you choose, right, from here, you're definitely going to want to make sure that it's characters that are going to meet these requirements. Excuse me, that meet these requirements, and that they're going to be strong characters, because when you do the battles, the HP from those battles carry over. So it's not like, hey, we go to the new square on the board and I use the same team and then their health is at 50 and 50. You don't want to do that. So we're going to jump into some of that content later today. But we're finally here with the Shang-Chi update. Are you going to go and get Winroot? Are you where's your Shang-Chi at? Which uniforms do you plan on purchasing? Let me know in the comments, guys. I'm going to give you guys some reviews. If you want to wait on making those purchases, probably a good idea. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until next time, peace.